She was a teen influencer with thousands of followers and a bright future ahead. But after a concert one night in 2019, that future was brutally erased. Her killer didn't bury the evidence. He broadcasted her death online. This is not just a story of murder. It's a raw, digital horror that forces the world to confront just how violent and viral tragedy can become. If you want more true crime stories that uncover the darkest sides of human nature, like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Bianca Michelle Devins, age 17, lived in Utica, New York, and harbored dreams of studying psychology while nurturing her art and online presence. A talented and creative soul, she often expressed herself through vivid drawings, makeup artistry, and carefully curated social media posts. Her online following steadily grew, earning her the label of a micro-influencer in certain Instagram and Discord circles. But behind the polished selfies and aesthetic posts, Bianca was navigating a difficult personal reality. She struggled with mental health challenges, depression, anxiety, and PTSD, conditions she was open about with close friends. Online communities became her safe haven, a place where she could connect with like-minded individuals without fear of judgment.
Just so much stuff going on, and I don't know how to deal with it.
In early 2019, Bianca began interacting with Brandon Andrew Clark, a 21-year-old from Cicero, New York, whom she met on Instagram. The connection started casually, with shared interests in gaming, music, and alternative culture, and the two began attending events together. While some in her circle believed their relationship was romantic, Bianca reportedly told her mother, Kim Devins, that she had no desire to date Clark seriously. To Bianca, he was more of a friend, an occasional companion, someone who tagged along to concerts and social gatherings. Those close to Bianca saw Clark as possessive and controlling, possibly exploiting her vulnerabilities and supplying drugs to maintain influence over her life. In hindsight, these red flags, Clark's fixation, jealousy, and boundary crossing, would foreshadow a tragic turn. While Bianca remained focused on her ambitions and friendships, Clark's perception of their relationship began to warp into something far darker, setting the stage for an obsession that would soon spiral into violence. On July 13, 2019, Bianca Devins, Brandon Clark, and a mutual friend traveled to New York City to attend a concert by Nicole Dollanganger, an artist Bianca admired. The night began like any other for the group: music, laughter, and shared moments. But beneath the surface, tensions were quietly building. Clark's possessive streak had surfaced before, but that evening it reportedly intensified when Bianca was seen speaking with another male concertgoer. At some point after the concert, the friend they had been with parted ways, leaving Bianca alone with Clark in his car. As they made their way home in the early hours of July 14th, a heated argument broke out. The exact words exchanged remain uncertain, but investigators believe Clark's jealousy and obsession reached a breaking point. While Bianca was either resting or asleep in the passenger seat, Clark retrieved a large knife he had brought with him and launched a violent attack, stabbing her multiple times. The assault was so brutal that it left her nearly decapitated, a level of violence that shocked even seasoned investigators. Instead of helping, Clark staged Bianca's body, posted graphic photos online, then calmly sat nearby with music and a fire, actions deemed calculated, cold-blooded, and haunting by authorities. After killing Bianca, Brandon Clark did something that would horrify and traumatize countless people. He turned her death into a public spectacle. Using his phone, he took graphic photographs of her body and uploaded them to Instagram and a Discord server frequented by both of them. Alongside the images, he wrote a chilling caption: "I'm sorry, Bianca." The post quickly spread, with friends, followers, and strangers in utter disbelief. Some initially thought the pictures were staged or part of a morbid online prank, until the horrifying truth became clear. On July 14, 2019, members of Discord and Instagram urgently alerted authorities, sharing screenshots and location details to stop a crime in progress. By 7:20 a.m., Utica police were dispatched. Upon arrival, officers found Clark near his black SUV, lying on a tarp concealing Bianca's body. As they approached, he stabbed himself in the neck but continued taking and posting pictures, even amid the emergency response. This disturbing blend of murder and live social media broadcasting cemented the case as a chilling example of how violence can be weaponized for attention in the digital era. Once the images of Bianca's death appeared online, they spread at alarming speed. Screenshots were downloaded, copied, and reposted across Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and private forums. Despite constant takedown efforts, new uploads emerged almost instantly, making removal an endless and frustrating battle. For Bianca's family and friends, the aftermath was a fresh layer of trauma. Trolls deliberately tagged loved ones in graphic posts, sent them directly via messages, and mixed false sympathy with cruel jokes. Her mother, Kim Devins, described it as psychological terrorism, a relentless cycle that reopened wounds with every image resurfaced. In response, a wave of compassion rose online. Supporters launched the Whiteout movement, urging people to flood #RIP Bianca with serene, nonviolent imagery, clouds, flowers, bunnies, and fan art. This united effort buried the graphic content beneath layers of beauty and remembrance, proving that even in the darkest corners of the internet, communities could push back against cruelty. Clark was arrested and charged with second-degree murder. Initially pleading not guilty in July 2019, he later changed his plea to guilty in February 2020. On March 16, 2021, he was sentenced to 25 years to life in prison. During sentencing, Bianca's family confronted Clark in court. Her sister offered heartbreakingly, "I have to live the rest of my life knowing I had to say goodbye to my sister, and I don't even know if she heard me." In the aftermath, the Devins family secured real change. They helped champion Bianca's Law, signed in late 2022 by Governor Hochul, criminalizing the distribution of graphic personal images, including crime scene photos, on New York social media platforms. They also created a scholarship in Bianca's name, supporting mental health students, honoring her wisdom and struggles. Bianca Devins' murder was not only a tragic loss, but also a disturbing digital spectacle. Images of her death spread rapidly online, turning mourning into a public nightmare. Yet from this tragedy emerged resilience. Her family channeled their grief into advocacy, fighting for laws to curb the circulation of violent content. Through art, awareness, and legal reform, Bianca's legacy lives on, not solely as a victim, but as a powerful reminder that certain images should never be shared, and some stories must be told to prevent such horrors from happening again. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. To stay updated on our future videos, click on the notification bell icon after subscribing. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.